I hope you're all well. I'm here to do my top 3 Christmas movies of all time. Now, I am quite a big fan of Christmas, so I think I am a pretty fair judge at, you know, deciding which are the top 3. I mean, obviously this is completely subjective and not everyone's gonna have the same 3 top whatever movies, blah blah blah. Yeah, but I've narrowed it down to 3 movies. There are a lot of Christmas movies. Trust me. I know. I've watched many of them. But in my opinion, the ones I'm going to talk about are the ones... Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone, getting them up. The ones that I can watch over and over and over again and I still completely love. Also, sorry if the lighting is really bad in this video. It's really gloomy outside. It's completely cloudy. Great summer's day. Oh, my they're really bad. They're really disgusting now, but you see my nails? I'm being festive. Christmassy festive. Obviously not with my clothes. I'm going to a jungle themed safari thing tonight. So, that's not the festive part. Counting down at number 3 is Elf.
Hi.
Your costume is pretty.
Oh, it's not a costume. I'm an elf.
Oh.
Well, technically I'm a human, but I was raised by elves.
New Line Cinema presents the story of one elf who's coming home for Christmas.
Boy, can't wait to see my dad. We're gonna go ice skating and eat sugar plums. Sorry!
Now...
I think someone sent you a Christmas-gram.
Dad!
We should call security.
Good idea.
I like to whisper too.
Buddy's experiencing a world he never knew existed.
But he's your son. What am I gonna do? He's certifiably insane.
Discovering what it takes to fit in. And going where no elf has gone before.
What he needs is to be nurtured. Bring him home. Introduce him to Emily and Michael.
How long do you think you'll be with us?
I was thinking, like, forever.
He cannot stay here.
You can't just throw him out in the snow.
He loves the snow. He's told me 15 times.
Ow! Son of a nutcracker!
Elf is, I wouldn't say necessarily a classic, but it is quite a modern film in some terms. And, basically, it's just great. Like, Will Ferrell is an elf and he goes to New York to look for his dad. It's just, it's so funny, and I watched it when I was in primary school, I'm pretty sure. That's when it came out. And I just loved it, and I still love it. Like, it's just such a... It makes me so happy and Christmassy because, I mean, it is based around an elf. So, like, you know, it's just great. Will Ferrell's just really funny and it's just a really feel-good movie. Will Ferrell's happiness and like Christmas spirit just like blasts through your screen and like is like put onto you and you're like, yay, Christmas! You're so excited. So that is probably why it's my 3rd top movie of all time, Christmas movie wise, because it's just so dang good. And it's just such a feel-good movie and I just really love it. My number 2 top Christmas movie is Love Actually.
This holiday season, join this unforgettable filmmaking team.
Welcome, Prime Minister. This is Natalie.
Hello, David. I mean, sir.
20 years ago, you'd have been just his type.
As they explore that time of year when desires are revealed.
I'm in love.
Aren't you a bit young to be in love?
No.
Oh, okay.
Secrets are exposed.
Your secretary is very pretty.
Is she?
Be careful there.
And chances are finally taken.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Universal Pictures invites you.
What's the best sex you've ever had?
Britney Spears. No, I ain't kidding. She was rubbish.
To take everything you know about love.
You have this kind of problem? Yeah, of course you did, you saucy minx.
And multiply it by 8.
Would you excuse me for 1 second?
Okay, now, this movie is just one of my all-time favorites ever. Not just in Christmas films, but like ever. I love this movie to death. This movie is, like, in my opinion, the only movie with like, you know, like numerous storylines. I don't know the specific term for those kind of movies. Like, He's Just Not That Into You and like Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve. This is the only one in my opinion that actually works. I have seen so many of those movies because they have so many famous people in them, but they're just crap. Like, they just don't work. In my opinion, I just don't think they're very good. But Love Actually is amazing. I think it was one of the first movies to do those numerous storylines in one, and it's just amazing. But that's just the movie in general. But onto the Christmassy stuff. It just makes you feel so Christmassy. They've got the Christmas carols that you just see, like London decorated in the Christmassy decorations, obviously. In the movie, it like counts down to Christmas, you know, and it's like how everyone's spending their Christmas, and, you know, it is about like relationships and love, but it's like, you know, it explores how people spend Christmas with their loved ones, and like who they, like, you get all these different relationships and stuff. It just makes you feel good. Again, all Christmas movies make you feel good, but this one just, after it, you just feel so like fulfilled, like, that was a good movie. It is quite sexual, but, you know, if you can get past, if you're like quite, you know, conservative, I guess, then it may not be the movie for you. But besides that, I just love it. I'm pretty much saying the same things for all these movies. It just makes you feel good. But I think that's what Christmas movies do. They make you feel good. They make you feel excited for Christmas. My number one, I have kind of two at number one, but it's related. It's Home Alone.
When the McAllister family left on their Christmas vacation,
Did we miss the flight? No, you just made it. Yeah!
they forgot one small thing.
Have yourself
a terrible feeling. Did you lock up?
Let yourself be light.
Do we set the timers on the lights?
Mm-hmm. What else could we be forgetting?
Our troubles will be ours.
Kevin!
Home Alone.
Police in the northern suburbs are on the lookout for a pair of burglars who are calling themselves the Wet Bandits.
We know that you're in there.
It's Santa Claus and his elf.
Get off my property.
This is my house. I have to defend it.
Where's your mother?
My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
Can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because you're a stranger.
He's a kid. I mean, what can a kid do to us?
Kids are stupid. I know I was.
You still are, Mark.
This is it.
I don't care if I have to get out on your runway and hitchhike. I am going to get home to my son. Yes! Where are you, you little creep? I'm gonna kill that kid! Why'd you take your shoes off?
Why do you dress like a chicken?
Gus Polinski, polka king of the Midwest. If you have to get to Chicago, we'll gladly drive you.
Hey, guys.
Yesterday, he was just a kid. But tonight, he's a home security system.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
From John Hughes.
You know, I got a feeling this is going to be your best Christmas ever.
A family comedy without the family. Home Alone.
Are you here all alone?
I'm 8 years old. You think I'd be here alone? I don't
Home
think
Alone is an, in my opinion, absolute classic. I went on Wikipedia and looked up Christmas movies, and it wasn't under classics, it was under more modern films. The first Home Alone came out in 1990. I wasn't born then, so I guess that's why I call it a classic so much. But it is a classic. I call everything classics though, so I grew up watching Home Alone, I think, every year since I was born. When I was a little kid, I got scared of burglars from this movie, because obviously he gets burgled and he's like fighting against the robbers. But it's, besides it having like the scary theme of like being robbed, it's just so, it is so, here we go again, feel good. It is so feel good. And I think a lot of Christmas music that I like now is stemmed from the Home Alone films. I'm talking Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. You know, I don't really like Christmas carols, but the only Christmas carol I really do like is Oh Holy Night, and it's because, I think it's because in the first Home Alone, he walks into the church and the choir is singing Oh Holy Night. Connections. I think that's why I like the song so much, that Christmas carol. And just like a diversion, but like other things, like All I Want for Christmas Is You. I love that Christmas song because they sing it in Love Actually. See, it's always connection. That song Christmas, Baby Come Home or something. Yeah, it's like Christmas, Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. Oh my gosh. So all these movies have influenced my Christmas movie music favourites as well. In terms of Home Alone 1 and 2, I think actually they're both great. I like them both. I have seen, I think Home Alone, the first one is more classic and more memorable, obviously. The first one always is. But the second one I think is just as great. I think I've seen the second one almost as much as I've seen the first one. I was about to say, when I was in New York, I haven't been to New York. My dad went to New York and he was showing me pictures of like Central Park, and all I said was, that's a bridge where they run under in Home Alone 2! Like, I just associate with everything with like movies. But Home Alone is a Macaulay Culkin classic. The whole everything in that movie is just, you know, if you haven't seen Home Alone, I don't know what you're doing with your time. Honestly, I don't, because that is the Christmas film of all Christmas films. Like, the film to watch at Christmas time, I reckon, is just a necessity, pretty much. When you're counting down, like, the weeks before Christmas, I would usually watch Elf, and then the next week, Love Actually, and then the week before Christmas, Home Alone. But really there's 4, because Home Alone is 2 movies. But I'm not even going to talk about Home Alone 3 and Home Alone 4. They are just not even considered Home Alones to me. They're just not Home Alones. The third one is okay, but it's not Home Alone. It's not. You know, the first 2, they're the classics. I've just talked for so long, so I'm just going to wrap it up now. Those are my 3 top Christmas films to watch at Christmas. I'm such a weirdo. I hope everyone has a really great Christmas and you watch those films because you will not be disappointed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!